What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. We are looking at right here, September of 2023. And I thought I'd do something, I guess it's not live, but just run through this as I'm looking at this, sharing some of the numbers with you here. So, this is Beacon Lake single family homes for last month, September 2023. And let's hop in. And I'm hiding a little data here because I want to show you something that is pretty bold. A lot of something happened in the last 25 days or so, and I'll show it to you right here. But this green one right here was sold listings. So there were 11 listings sold last month. And this guy right here is 15 is a pendant listing. So that's new contracts. There were about 15 new contracts last month. But let's take a look at this. Whoa, shooting way up there. There were 37, 37 new listings in here this past month in September for a total of 43 active listings in here. We haven't seen that. 23 active listings, 43 active listings. It's pretty steady all through here. And just this big listing dump. Dreamfinders just listed a whole bunch of homes over on Windchime in the back there. So that is really pushed the inventory up in here. And we see that here with, don't worry about this absorption rate, just means how many months of inventory. And so it looks at the buyer demand for 3 months compared to the current inventory. And it tells you how many months of supply you have before you'd run out of homes if no more homes came on the market. And we see right here, 5.55. So, this is a balanced market in here right now. It's not considered a seller's market. It's pretty balanced. We haven't seen this in a little bit. Even earlier this is 22 here, but a year ago, you see it creeping up and then boom, shoots way up. That was a big listing dump. A bunch of new homes came on the market, kind of cycled through those. Then boom, another dump of new homes. We see the same thing right here, right? But anyways, we do see the listing prices declining here a little bit, but that can be due to a lot of different things. Where more Toll Brothers homes sold here, pool homes, things like that. So don't put too much stock as you look at the median price here. So that throws out the super high outlanders and the super low outliers, and you see it's a much more even um, line right here. So sold to list just means how many or what percentage of list price people were getting. So this can be a little deceptive as well, though. So this shows you that people were getting 98.1% of list price. So they were giving about 2% discount, giving up 2% concessions when they sold the house. But what it doesn't represent, that's compared to the price of the house when it actually sold. It doesn't mean that from the original list price, the home could have priced significantly higher. So if you had a house that was priced at $800,000, then they dropped the price to $700,000, and then it sold for $690,000. That would just show like a $10,000 difference, or gosh, was that 0.7% difference, something like that. Even though from original list price, it's actually a significant drop. So just something to keep in mind when you see this as well. And then how long it's taking thing to sell. Again, because these stats right here, I have to lump new construction in and the way they list things and pull things off and put things on. It kind of skews things a bit, but I'm going to jump to another screen here in a second and we could hop into uh, a more accurate deal right there. So here I've pulled up, this is all the listings as of right now today, October 4th. This is what is live and active here in the neighborhood. And I had this sorted by price per foot. So looking at this looks awful low. Just remember, please remember when you see something super low like that, this is pre-design center pricing. So just remember that this still has to go through design center, add another 10% at least to that, 10%, maybe 10 to 15%. Okay, let's go back to list here. So I've got these listed here. So you can see it's pretty much new construction down at this price point. And then you pop up to the ones that are actually through design center. Then you have the resales, in here, and then scroll down. We're getting more and more per foot. You see some other homes in here priced, getting higher, a little higher per foot, all the way down here to some new Toll Brothers. This one looks like it's back on the market, but that is what we're seeing. The Toll Brothers ones in the gated section are going for a bit more than the Dreamfinder stuff up here in phase 1, 2, 3, I guess. So confusing in here with A, B, C, and all of that. Okay, so let's do something here. Let's kick out the new builds. Now, it's not going to be perfect because sometimes those guys at Dreamfinders, they tag the things wrong, and it is oversight, right? See, this guy shouldn't be in there. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to select everything and then unselect the stuff that is actually new construction. So we can just talk about the resales. So that guy's already gone. Olympus. All right, cool. So I pulled out those two. Now I've got my selected homes here. And from here, we can do some different things. And so what I'm going to do for starters is take these selections and run a quick CMA, use selected. And we're just going to run some quick stats. We'll do a median calculation as well and click view because, hey, we're here on the screen. You guys can see everything that I see right here. These are active. So this is just what's actually listed right now. So if you're listed, you can see where you kind of sit with the competition. And the price per foot sitting pretty high on the listing right now. I suspect when we go now to check and see what things actually sold for, it's going to be a different story. So you guys can see this here right now. The this is just for actives. Well, it's going to be the same. The median price point is sitting at 272 and the average at 290. So again, this number will throw out this high guy here at 379 per foot, and probably some of the lower ones per foot too. Although I know that there's things oh, okay, this is just the resales. Yeah. So 251 is the lowest resale right now in here. Moving back over here, let's hop back over here and look at what actually sold. We'll unselect these. We're going to go back to our search. And instead of active here, we're going to click sold. And then we're going to put in certain dates because this is too many. So sold date, and we're not going to go days back. We're going to click here and go to, whoop, that's the wrong year. There we go. September 1st through September 30th. Two closed sales. I'm looking at this for the first time right now too. So just taking a look here. Hey, here's my neighbor, right about $700,000 sold. And they were right at 264 a foot. And then this new construction, even though I have new construction unchecked. So there was really only one resale in here that sold last month. It was 55 days on the market. They were pretty patient. I believe they listed at 710 to start. And take a look at that here. Sold. Oh, they listed. Well, this looks like another time they listed pretty high. And they listed at 735 and had a couple price drops. And when they sold, they closed at I thought they were 710 when they actually got a contract, but they were right here at 720 and then ended up at 700,000. Nice little Boca, single story plan on the corner. And so it lacks a little privacy in the back when you're coming up Hutchinson, but cool house for sure. And good to see this on here, wrapped up and sold. Good job, Jessica. Okay, so we're not going to be looking at a lot of averages here because we only have one resale to look at. So it was 55 days on the market, sold for what did we say? 264 a foot. And I'm not sure what's going on with this guy. So we'll have to take a look at that and dive a little bit deeper. So Stockton here. And who knows what they did in design and all that kind of good stuff. But anyways, if you have any questions about what's happening here in the market, always happy to answer a DM or just have some conversation here in the comments. Hopefully this was helpful for you guys and a little look behind the scenes at some of my processes over here.